Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about the Pythagorean theorem. That is a mouthful for a pretty easy concept. The Pythagorean theorem is simply this equation, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a, b, and c represent the sides of a right triangle. So the Pythagorean theorem works only with right triangles. Okay? And so basically what it is saying is if you were to take this side length, if this was a number, and square it, and add it to this side length and square, it would be equal to this side length squared. What that does is enable us to find missing side lengths. So if I have 2 of the 3, I can plug those numbers in and solve this equation to get the third. Now, these side lengths have names. The 2 side lengths that make our right angle of our right triangle, and it doesn't matter how that right triangle is drawn. The ones that make the 90-degree angle are called the legs of the triangle. So over here, these would be the legs. That longer side, the C, is always called the hypotenuse. Again, it's a mouthful of a word for a pretty simple concept. The longest side is always called the hypotenuse. Okay? The legs are interchangeable. So I could, in theory, relabel this B and this A. That doesn't matter which one you call A and B. Those are interchangeable. The main idea is that you know that the hypotenuse, the longest side, always has to be C. Some people will even rewrite this equation instead of A, B, and C. They'll say it's a leg squared plus a leg squared equals the hypotenuse squared, because it doesn't really matter which one you call A and which one you call B as long as the hypotenuse is on that side. So, again, it doesn't matter. These are called the legs. They are A and B. This is called the hypotenuse. That is C. So, if I give you one that looks like this, and I plug A, B, and C into that formula. A can be either 3 or 4. It doesn't matter. I'm going to choose 3. Then B in this case would be 4. The thing that matters is that you always plug in the longest side or the biggest number for C. So that becomes 5 squared. Now following the math, you're going to see these are equal. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. 9 plus 16 is 25. And that is how the Pythagorean theorem works.